Once upon a time, there was a boy named Davy Crockett, and he was part bear, part crocodile, and part human, but mostly bear. One day, he was on a walk in the woods, then all of a sudden, a panther came along with a skull in his mouth.
Get away, you nasty creature.
Grrr!
That's it, you're a goner.
And he takes out his bow and missed 3 times.
The panther's a nice man. Bring him to your house.
I believe I can fly.
Once upon a time, Davy Crockett woke up with his head stuck up in a tree. Then Sally and Thunder and Whirlwind shook the tree and got Davy Crockett right out.
Thanks, you saved my life.
You bet.
Bring her to your house for tea.
Want to come to my house for tea?
Sure. Then they all lived happily after. The end. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Johnny. He was a big fan of apples and apple trees. One day, he started up his own apple orchard.
Look at this. We could build an apple orchard as big as 30 houses.
He said to the animals. Then he went to the supply shop and said,
My fellow citizens, I am starting an apple orchard. Would any of you like to trade a couple of apples for wood?
Trade with them. Then all of a sudden, the bear came and ate all the apples.
Yummy.
Once upon on the shore of Cape Cod, a New England boy named Starlong, or that's what he was named after he landed on the shore, washed up on the shore. Everybody was screaming because he was 18 feet tall. Hello, everybody. My name is Starlong. After you guys named me that.
Don't worry.
Then 2 years later, he became the best sailor ever. I'd love to sail. Once upon a time, there was one of the best firemen ever. His name was Moose.
Do you hear that beeping noise?
Oops, I just farted.
No, there's a fire.
I'll get the big gun.
Run for your lives.
I'll get the baby.
Thank you for saving my baby. Then they all lived happily ever after. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Phoebulson. He lived in the plains by himself for a year. Hello, I am Phoebulson. Just call me Feb. As you need to know, I like flowers and ponies.
Awkward.
Yep.
One day it was so hot in California that people were sweating sweat, and their sweat was sweating sweat. I have an idea. Then it rained in the country in California for centuries. Ask any cowboy who's the best cowboy ever, and they will definitely say Pecos Bill. He was born in the fields of Mall of America. He rode every day in Nickelodeon Universe.
I'm really excited to ride that horse of mine to the Mall of America.
Can I come?
Sure, unless you shave my pits.
I changed my mind.
I will.
Sure.
Then they all lived happily ever after, except the coyote, P.U. Some of this is true and some of it is not. Once upon a time, there was a guy named John Henry. He was into mining and the Denver Broncos because he lived in Denver.
I really hope the Broncos win against the Patriots, and I win that mining contest.
Broncos! Go Broncos! And you!
Let's go, Broncos. Let's go. And you, I guess.
Come on, guess I will definitely win. Be confident.
2 hours later, he loses and dies from being tired. Shocker. Once upon a time, there was a guy named Paul Bunyan. He was named after Bunny, I think. Also, he was like 50 feet tall.
Hello, everybody.
People, you have to go away. You are too big.
Okay, Paul, you got to go to that cave over there. Then that's where you are spending the rest of your life.
Yippee!
I'm so sad.
Oh, don't worry. My blue rhinoceros thing will keep me company.
2 years later.
Oh.